This is a fourth video series of advanced use of entity framework. In this video, I will show you technique for handling concurrency in ASP.NET web application that use entity framework. First, let me explain what is concurrency. A concurrency conflict occurs when one user edits a record and another user edits the same record before the first user change is written to the database. To solve problem, we are going to use optimistic concurrency. Optimistic concurrency means allowing concurrency conflict to happen and then reacting appropriately. In the entity framework, we can resolve conflict by handling optimistic concurrency exception that the entity framework throws. In order to know when to throw this exception, the entity framework must be able to detect conflict. Therefore, we need to configure the database and data model appropriately. So let's start open our entity project. Make sure you are opening a main project, not a test project. So let's open our main project. And here we need to open our school model. So here in our department, click on name and we need to set this property concurrency mode is fixed. And also we need to do the same thing for a budget, start date and administrator. So let's do it. Set the property fixed. Set the property fixed. For administrator, concurrency property fixed. Next, we need to add a method to handle optimistic concurrency exception. So let's move here in school repository class. And first here I need to add one namespace data, and here we are going to implement a method to handle exception, optimistic concurrency exception. So let's say public void, let's say save, name of the method is save changes, and here I need one try and catch box. And here we are going to use called optimistic concurrency exception, and here let's say EX also we can say like optimistic concurrency exception, and here context dot our method and change this method, and also I need to say here context dot refresh, and here I can say refresh mode, this one refresh mode dot store wins, and here you can say state entity, state entire, and dot entity, and you can throw exception. Let's now move here in our department ASP page. And here I need on deleted department object data deleted. So we add another one method for a deleted on deleted department object data source deleted. And next here in our grid view, here in data key names, I want to add all the columns. That's the name. And another one is budget. Another one is start date. Finally, the administrator. So let's open a department PS file, and first I need one name tag. System.date. Here we are going to implement a new method. Void export exception. Here we are going to play subject object data source. Just event has been made. Okay, we need this one. Here we can say mission. If we dot exception dot inner exception is concurrency exception, then we are going to create one variable exception validator. Here custom validator. Here valid false. Here error message. Code you get tempted to edit or use that modified another user after you got the original value for operation to insert. And here finally page dot validator add concurrency exception validator dot exception handle is equal to true. Here, so let's call the method here in updated. Here we can call the method check for. We are going to pass e, and here update. Let me copy and paste this code. And here paste it. Here we are going to say deleted it. Now we can go ahead and run this page. So let's run it. And let's here try to update this value and copy and open this page in new browser. So here you can see, now I am going to update this value and let's update, and it updates successfully. And now let's try to update here. Here you can see display error message, so it's display throw concurrency exceptions, and we handle it here. So let's move on. So let's move on here in our data model. Right click and give it update model. And here in our store procedure, we need a delete office assignment, we need insert, and also we need a update. Finished. And next thing we want to do here in office assignment, right click and click on store procedure mapping, and here you can see first we are going to choose a insert office assignment, and for a update function we are going to choose update office assignment. And here I need to set property time span, because the name is different, so I need to do manually, otherwise it will create automatically if name is same. So for the delete function I need to choose delete office assignment. So here you can see. So that's it. So let's save the data model and switch here in our interface. Here I am going to implement a method for our office assignment entity. So select here entity, it's office assignment entity, and just let me copy this one. First I am going to create a method called get office assignments, and here we need string sort expression, and here I am going to create a method called insert office assignment, and I need one parameter for that, and also I need a delete method, delete office assignment. For that also I need two parameter. For the update office assignment, for that I need two parameters. So let's implement this method here in our full utility class. First, let's public entity name, and let me just copy this. Get this assignments, copy string sort expression, and here we need the one object query. This assignment, select value from office assignment entity. Here you can say context dot ordered by. First we need to include person entity. Now we can say order by. Sort expression. Now we can say to list. Okay. Next method we want to implement here, insert. We need to this element for that. Text dot this assignment dot object equal to this assignment. Now we can say context dot save change. And next we want to implement a delete method. Dot attach context dot assignment delete object. Now we can save changes. Okay, and finally let's implement update method. of the entity dot attach. Here I can say apply current value, entity name, finally I can save the changes. Also we need to implement this method in our test project, so let's open our test project. Here in our test project, just copy new. Now you can implement method here. Click. That. String. Start. Expression. Return. Office assignments. Next, we want to add insert method. We can say add and next we want to implement a delete method. And here we can say office assignments delete. Not delete but remove. And finally we need a update method. Now we can save this file in our test project and move on in our main project. Close it. Also, we need to add this method in our business logic class. So let's open our business logic class. And here click this assignment and name of the method get string expression. Here you can say if string is null or empty, and we are going to pass sort expression. And here say sort expression equal to person dot last name. Okay, and return full positivity dot get department, not sorry but get office assignments, and here we can pass our sort expression. And also we need to add insert method. Insert this assignment, here first we need one try and catch blocks. So here here we can say repository or insert this assignment equal to this assignment. Also we need to implement a delete method and update method. Let's say delete this assignment. We need try catch block. So some here repository dot delete this assignment, okay, and now we need update method. Update this assignment. And here let's say try catch block here. Some this assignment. First we are going to pass the this assignment, and we are going to pass for it. So next we need to add one web page here. New item, the form within master page. Name, click on source code, and here in my notepad I have some code, so just let me copy and paste. I will explain you the code. So here you can see I have one grid view, I have one validation summary, and I have one object data source. So here in our object data source I define a select method, delete method, update method, and also I define on update, and here our validation summary, and it's just a grid view, and data source ID is our office assignment data source we just defined here, and it has a label, and the black color is like this. So in my previous video I explained object data source and grid view and validation summary in very detail, so this time I just copy and paste the code. If you are interested, you can watch my previous video. Next, I want to add a dynamic data functionality, and I want to add a handler for this update method. So let's do it. Open a CS file for office assignment. Here let's say copy, just here I want to implement an int method. Now I can say office assignment grid view dot enable dynamic data equal to type of office assignment. And here we want to implement update method. So this one, so let me just copy this. Copy, just here, object, and here we need object data source, object data source, event handler, this one. And we need a one exception. Actually here we need object data source event argument. Okay, this one. Now I can say if dot exception is not equal to null, then I can just copy and paste the code, this one. So here we are creating a new custom validator, and we are displaying this error message and add this message in our page. Now we can go ahead and run this page. So let's try to update. Let's say here USA open and update USA. Update the record and it's successfully updated. And now try to update here, and so it's create optimistic concurrency. So here we handle optimistic concurrency using tracking property. So in this video we saw a two technique to handle optimistic concurrency. In the first technique we handle optimistic concurrency without tracking property, and in the second technique we handle optimistic concurrency using tracking property. Thanks for watching this video.